Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Crafts by KMW. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you will enjoy this video. So I am doing a series of book flip-throughs, 6 to be exact, which should all be on the channel by now if you're seeing this one or getting there. And I'm showing you some books that are I guess you could say more beginner colorist friendly. I'm on a lot of coloring Facebook groups and I've seen so many comments lately about I'm a new colorist, I'm looking for some books that would be easier for me to get started. I'm a new colorist, I'm trying to learn how to blend. I'm looking for some books that would be good for me to use to learn this, or I want to learn skin tones. So I decided to pick 6 books from my collection that I think are pretty good choices for beginners for various reasons. So the first one is Tattoo Darlings, an Inky Girls coloring book by Hannah Lynn. So I love this book. I really like tattoos and coloring tattoos. I wouldn't want to have a tattoo because of the pain, but I love the way tattoos look. So I'm really excited about this book. So this book is about 8.5 by 11. So it's a nice large book. It is paperback. So this is the back of the book. So it gives you a few thumbnails of what the pages look like. And so now let's go through the book. So this is the title page. So Hannah always gives a thumbnail page of all of the pages that are in the book. So there are 2. So this one has 40 images, which is really good for this price. I got this on Amazon. I think I paid about $7 for it, give or take. So it's really good price for what you're getting. Now in this book, if you have any of Hannah Lynn's books already, you know that in many of them she gives 2 images of each page. Well, this one isn't like that. This one has just 40 images. So there are no doubles. Now the paper is very thin. I believe it's Amazon Create Space paper. It's pretty flat. It does not have a lot of tooth to it. If you're going to use markers or any wet media at all, you would definitely need to put some cardstock or something underneath to protect the page behind it, and you will definitely get bleed through. If you don't want bleed through, you could coat the page in clear gesso, let it dry for about 24 hours or so, and then come back and color it, and you could even use alcohol markers and it won't bleed through. So these images have a thick black line, and they're really nice for beginners because you can see the lines really clearly. You know where everything is. It's basically line art. There is some shadowing and shading, like here in the hair, but not a lot. So you have a lot of freedom to just color everything in one color, or do shading or whatever you would like to do, depending on your style and where you are in your coloring journey. I also like these because you don't necessarily have to do a background. You can just color the image and leave it on the page as is. You don't have to worry about doing a background. Of course you can, but you don't have to. The images stand out on their own, and they are beautiful enough and look even prettier colored. So you don't need to do anything more with the page. There's a lot of nice open spaces, like here in her face, in her dress. Again, where you can practice shadowing, shading, blending, or you can just color in one solid color. I think these images really look good any way you color them. If you look at some finished pages of colorists, they do it all different ways. Blending, just solid with markers, with pencils, and no matter how they are colored, these pages look gorgeous. So I really think they are great for beginners. They're also really good because Hannah does a lot of hair on her images, so that it's really nice for practicing your hair coloring and coloring different shades or adding highlights. And I like it because she often does her hair in sections, so you can color each section as its own little entity, and then it'll blend into a whole hairstyle. I really like that. It makes it so much easier than when the hair is just one big blob and you have to figure out where your darker shades go, where your lighter shades go. It's a little bit more difficult. It's like here, you could do each little braid, each little twist on its own, and then when it's finished, you'll have a really pretty hairstyle. I have not colored in this book yet, but it is on tap to be in my next block of books that I work on. So this one is a horizontal page. This one has a lot of hair, so you could really do a lot with that. I could see that being colored like rainbow or in different shades of one color. And I really like this too because with the tattoos, sometimes coloring tattoos can be sort of scary because when you color them, they don't actually wind up looking like a tattoo. But because Hannah has done them in these thick black lines, you already have that done for you. So then all you need to do is fill them in with color or even with shades of gray to make them look black and white. So you don't have to worry about that because the dark lines are already done for you. Here's another horizontal one. The images are nice and big. And those eyes, I just love, love, love those eyes. They're just beautiful. This is one of my favorites. And that is the end of the book. So I hope you enjoyed that flip through. And if you have this book or would like to get this book, I would love to see comments. I do these flip throughs to give you some ideas on books that you can buy. So I'd love to hear if you are going to try this book and what you do with it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so you can get more content like this, as well as tutorials and color alongs. Thank you so much. Have a crafty day.